think we ought to say a prayer. We headed for Brooklyn, New York, and boarded the USS Bayfield, an attack transport ship. We joined the convoy headed for Scotland. We then shipped out for training on the east coast of England and did maneuvers until June 5th when we headed for Normandy and D-Day. We enjoyed our training, but everyone was excited to get going. We didn't really take it too seriously until we started heading for the beach and the big 88s would go off. German fire was extremely heavy. As the driver, I would try to get to the beach and the bullets were hitting all around you, the ramp, and everywhere. You'd think a guy could get hurt out here. It was hard watching those young men drop off into the water. They had over 50-pound backpacks and they're trying to hold their rifles over their heads, all while being under heavy fire. Often they couldn't get their footing, and many of them drowned before even getting to the beach. These were some of the bravest men I have ever seen. We were the first landing craft at the beach. We hit a sandbar and the lieutenant told me to drop the ramp. I said, no, we don't drop the ramp now. The lieutenant kept telling me to drop the ramp. And I said, no, we are in 10 to 15 feet of water. If we drop the ramp now, you will all drown. He apologized and didn't ask me again until we could get off the sandbar and move to shallow water. Schultz struggled to describe the scene. The troops tried to run to shore. Some of them never touched the beach. Before they could even get solid footing, they would be shot. During the first wave, Harold remembered seeing the beach when the ramp dropped. It was a tangle of barbed wire and cement and all kinds of things to keep you from getting on the beach. You couldn't see any Germans. They were all up on a hill firing down on us. The worst part of his job, he noted, was to remove the dog tags off the dead soldiers floating in the water. That got to me. You eventually became numb to the sights and had to carry on, but you could never forget. During the attack, Schultz went 72 hours without sleep. Harold's time in the war was not over. After Normandy, we then set sail for Naples, and then to Saint Raphael in southeast France. On August 15, 1944, there was an air attack. I volunteered to go over the side and lay down a smoke screen. I was hit by German anti-personnel bomb. The shrapnel hit the lower part of my body, breaking my leg and causing other wounds. I knew I was hurt, but really didn't feel anything. But a chaplain came by and said, I think we ought to say a prayer. I told him I already said one. He said, then we ought to say another. That's when I realized I was hurt more than I thought. God bless you, Harold, and every soldier since the formation of our country who gave his life so that all of our lives could be better.